Hello everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amirul Hazim bin Ahmad Arif and I'm from Engineering Foundation in University Technology Mara, also known as the ITM Dengkil, as for the year of 2020. Alright, so the purpose of me making this video is to explain to the viewers how to create a table, summing up a data and creating a column chart using Google Spreadsheet, and probably some other features that Google Spreadsheet have to offer. So, alright, let's get started. First, we are going to read the scenario that I've already created right here. Here's the scenario. Mr. Ahmad is a sales manager who was ordered to create a column chart based on the data, which is the profits of the company's sales from 2015-2019. He was also ordered to sum up the total of all the profits so that it can be presented in an upcoming meeting with the boss of the company. Unfortunately, he has no idea how to do this task by using a spreadsheet, as he has never got the opportunity to learn to do it. Therefore, I have to guide him on making the column chart and summing up the total profits, which is based on the following data. So here's the data from the 2015, 2002, 2019, and the sales are divided to two, which is international and local. And we have to calculate the total of the profits. Right. So, first thing first, if you have a Google account, you need to log into your Google account, just as mine right here. And after you've logged in, there should be 9 dots at the top right here, and you need to click that, and then you need to scroll down a little, and there should be sheets right here, and then you need to click the sheet. If you scroll down a little, you can see your past spreadsheets that you've created before. So here's mine because I've got a lot of assignments to do. And if you want a template, you can click the template gallery here, and there's a lot of templates you can choose from, and it'll make your spreadsheet working easier because it has already been created. But for Mr. Ahmad's case, we should only use the blank template right here. Okay, first thing first, I think we need to rename our spreadsheet. I think we can rename it to profits of sales in 5 years. Yeah, that should be good. And then to start things off, you can click on any of the cells that you want. So, but I'm going to pick the C3 cell, and then I'm going to put all of this data onto this spreadsheet. So for your information, if you want to go to the right of the cells, you can click the tab button on your keyboard. And if you want to go back to the left, you can press the shift and tab, so you can go back to the left. So I'm going to continue putting the data. Also, if you want to go down to the cell, you can click enter. So here, these two cells, there's a lot to do right here. So to make your life easier, you can highlight both, and then there's this blue box at the bottom right corner. You need to click and drag them down. Boom. It will copy and paste automatically. So for the profits, 250, 130. then the total. Okay, to make it look prettier, I'm gonna highlight all of them, and then there's this button here. You can choose the alignment. Here's the horizontal, to the left, center, and right. I'm going to choose center. Then I'm going to merge this from the format, and then there's merge cells, and then merge all. After that, I'm going to put borders around them. So you need to highlight all of them, all of the data that you want to put borders. Then there's a border right here. Then you click all of them. Then just select them all. And the border is done. Next, you can align the words to center, which is I want to align these data to be centered. You highlight all of them, and then there's this symbol right here. It says vertical align, and then put it in the middle, so it is centered. Also, to make it more prettier, you can color the cell. So, for example, right here, I'm going to color these 3 cells. There's this here. It says fill color. I'm going to make it red. Then this I'm going to make it yellow. Then these 2 I'm going to make it blue. Maybe a light blue, because we can see what it says. See, it looks prettier. Also, you can color the words if you want to. Here it says text color. You can make it, green, or maybe purple. This, but I don't want to make it color, so I'm just going to make it black, like normal. As you can see, for ringgit Malaysia, there should be cent. So I want to add the cent. Highlight all of them, and then there's a button here. You can increase the decimal places. Click it twice, and then there it is. That is the actual ringgit Malaysia. So for summing up the total, there's 3 ways that you can do it. For the first way, you can go click the explore button at the bottom right here. Click it, then highlight all of the data that you want to sum up. Then there should be sum here. It says sum. Then you can click it and drag it to the cell that you want to put it. So I'm going to put it right here. Boom. There's a cell. That's the total profit. For second step, second way of summing up the profits, you can click the cell that you want to sum up the profit, and then over at the top right here, there's a symbol that looks like the sum up symbol, where it says functions. You can click that. Then there should be sum right here, and then you need to highlight all the data you want to sum up, and then you can press enter. See there, this is the same total as the way number 1. And as for the third way, you can do it manually. By manually, I mean we can use the range in Google Spreadsheet. By range, I mean we can use the colon mark, which is right here. There, that's the colon mark. So if you want to calculate the total, you need to type in equals and the sum, then bracket for the first cells that we want, which is E4 and E4, the colon, which I said earlier, then the last data that we want is E13, then close bracket, and then if you press enter, it should be the same total, and there it is the same total. Also, if you accidentally undo something, like right here, you can press Ctrl Y to go back to where it is, or you can just click this button right here. And our data is done, and we have calculated the total sum of the profits. Then we can go on to creating the column chart. So if you want to create the chart, you must first highlight all the data that you want the data to be in the chart. Then there's 2 ways to create the chart. First, you can go to insert, and then there's chart right here. There it is. Or you can first highlight it again, and at the top right here, there's insert chart, and there it is the same. So I'm going to drag it over here, and as you can see, the chart doesn't look like the one that we want. So we can edit the chart with the chart editor right here on the right. And if there's no chart editor, like for example right here, don't panic. You just need to click the chart, and then at the top right, there's 3 buttons here. Then you can click edit chart, and then there it is, the chart editor. Okay, for the chart editor, there's 2 parts. There's 2 parts, which is setup and customize. For the setup, you can choose chart type. There's a lot of chart type that you can choose from, which is line, area, column, bar, pie, scatter, and map. So in this case, I'm just going to pick column chart. And then the data range, are the ones that we highlighted just now. You can change the data range manually by typing it in. And for the x-axis, it is the horizontal data at bottom right here. And for the series, it is the type of bars. So I'm going to make it the way that I wanted it. For the x-axis, I'm going to change it to year. I'm going to add labels, and labels, I want it to be sales. For the series, I want it to be profits only. I don't want year. And yeah, there you go. I want it like this. For the next one is customize, which is you can customize the chart style, the chart and axis titles, the series, the legend, the horizontal axis, the vertical axis, and the last one, the grid lines and text. In this case, I'm going to only edit the chart and axis titles and the series one. So for the chart and axis titles, you can name these 4 titles that you want. First, I'm going to name the chart title, which is profits of sales in 5 years. It's going to appear at the top of the chart right here, but I don't want it to be on the left. I want it to be on the center, so I'm going to press alignment and then the center, and there we go. It looks pretty. And then for the horizontal axis title, I want to name it year, And then lastly, the vertical axis title, I'm going to name it Profits Ringgit Malaysia. And last but not least, I'm going to edit the series. Profits, you can change it because there's only one type of series, which is the profit, so I can't change anything. And if you want to change the color, you can do it right here. I'm going to make it purple, or I like red. I'm going to choose red because red is the color of blood. Also, you can change it, the axis, from if you want it. If you don't want this on the left, you can change it to right. But I prefer on the left axis because it looks more normal. So the error bars, it will show you the error. The trend line will show you the trend line. But what I want here is the data labels. I want the you can change the position of the data labels right here. Change it to center, inside end, inside base, and outside end. But I'm going to choose inside base because it will be clearly, it can be clearly seen for the people viewing this. Also, you can change the font to whichever you want. Maybe you can change it Arial, maybe to serif, but I want it to be the usual one, which is Roboto. And then you can change the font of the data. I'm going to make it 10 because it fits in the column. Also, you can make it bold and italic, but I'm going to just make it normal. And finally, you can change the text color. I'm going to make it blue, so it's easier to see. Or maybe light blue, yeah, that's more easier to see. And we're done with the chart bar. And lastly, there's also more option over here. You can delete the chart if you want to, but I want it back. And you can download it with 3 types of file: PNG, PDF, and SVG. Most people use PNG because it is turned into an image. You can also publish this chart, and you can also copy this chart. For example, I just copied it. I'm going to paste it over here. Then boom. If for some reason you want 2 of the same chart, you can do that, but I don't want to. Then last 2, you can move this chart to your own sheet, and then you can alt text. I think we are done here. I mean, the column chart looks beautiful and looks ready to be presented to a boss of Mr. Ahmad's company. So yeah, anyways, I hope this video helped you guys, the viewers, and most importantly help Mr. Ahmad on guiding him doing this spreadsheet. I think I've covered most of the features on Google Spreadsheet on how to create a table right here. It's done. And summing up the data, which is right here. I've shown you 3 ways to sum up the data, and then finally creating a column chart right here. So that's the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Also, please consider liking and subscribing. Yeah, I think that's it. This has been Amirul Hazim bin Ahmad Arif. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.